What is going on, guys? Evan Dini here. In today's video, I wanted to put my thoughts and opinions on a subject that has caught my eye recently, and that is, should Destiny become an esport? If you don't know what that is, don't worry, I will explain it during the video. So before we get into this, if you enjoy the video or find it helpful, or if you're just a straight up beast, hit that like and sub button. So let's go ahead and get into things. Okay, so those that don't know what an esport is, listen up. So as far as the top PC esports, there is Dota, League of Legends, StarCraft, Counter-Strike, and Counter-Strike Global Offense. As far as the console goes, I'm just going to give the two biggest franchises, the early Halos and Call of Duty franchise. An esport is when you typically have professionals playing for massive cash prizes at tournaments held across the US and even the world. Let's talk about the game in question here, being Destiny. Now, typically, the most competitive games that have been on console are mostly relatively first-person shooters, which, of course, Destiny is, so that would work. But this game is very different from just a normal first-person shooter. It also has an MMORPG side to it, so you can change your weapons to what you want and your armor at any given time for either PvP play or PvE. So obviously we are going to be talking about the PvP side of things. So just to keep things simple, let's talk about weapons in PvP on Destiny. For example, let's talk about the one I am using in this video. If you play Destiny, you should be very familiar with it. This hand cannon being the last word. So before the Taken King, this gun was crazy OP, having the fastest time to kill in the game, and it was broken like this for a long time. When it was finally fixed, it was nerfed to the ground. Of course, it wasn't alone. When the Taken King launched, you saw the uprising of the pulse rifle in PvP. This weapon type became the new meta very quickly, hands down. But now with the recent nerf, it seems Amada has just busted into the scene and has just taken over. So basically what I'm trying to say is that the weapons, mostly primaries at this point, are very wishy-washy. I don't know what Bungie's idea of balance is, but this just isn't cutting it. Now let's talk about the biggest killer of this game ever becoming an esport, and that is the lack of custom games or private lobbies. You need these to set up games between two teams so they don't have to keep trying to search for each other in matchmaking. Personally, I believe this would make a great addition to Destiny. Sometimes I don't feel like playing Randies, I just feel like getting the boys together and having fun in a custom game. Now, before I get to the end of the video and give you my answer, I want to go back in time to a simpler time for console esports. I want to talk about why these games were so successful in becoming an esport and really ushering in competitive play on the console, and those games being Halo CE and Halo 2, games also made by Bungie. I was a little too young to be on the Halo CE scene, but I know that's where things really got started. But I was very active in the Halo 2 scene. I was very young. I remember being in the 5th and 6th grade when I started. If you think Trials or Iron Banner is competitive, I have some news for you. It has nothing on Halo 2 matchmaking. Why? Probably because Halo 2 had a ranking system from 1 to 50, just like in Halo 3. The higher your rank, the better you were, and of course, this puts you against similar leveled opponents, making ranking up more difficult. And of course, weapons like a sniper, rocket launcher, shotgun, or sword were all considered power weapons, and these things were like gold. But in Destiny, if you want a sniper, you got it. Shotgun, you got it. Whole team gets heavy, why not? That's just not competitive in my eyes. Of course, it is hella fun always having power weapons, but it's just not good for competitive play. And please don't get what I'm saying twisted. I'm talking about Destiny from an esport competitive standpoint. Destiny is a great game. Bungie took a huge gamble making something like this. I spent countless hours playing Destiny just like you guys have, but as Destiny sits right now, should it be an esport? And that answer is very simple, and it's a no. Bungie needs to buckle down and fix the weapon balancing ASAP. You can't leave things broken for so long that broken seems fine, and then when it's fixed, you get backlash from the community. And if anyone from Bungie ever watches this, please add private lobbies. Even if this game never makes it to an esport, private lobbies will be loved by most of the community. Sometimes we just want to chill with our friends and play without some randies ruining things for us. I know Destiny has a long way to go, so who knows, my opinion could change with time. But as the game currently sits, I don't think it is ready for decent amounts of money to be played for. So for now, just stick with Trials and But I think that will wrap things up for this video. If you somehow enjoyed this video or found it helpful, be sure to hit that like and sub button. But as always, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.